Good morning and welcome to WFMS. We're getting the news out to you. Hey, Franklin Middle School staff and students, who has it better than us? Nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday. It is March 26th. We are in the second week of the fourth quarter, and these days are starting to go by fast. I am very, very, very hopeful that you are taking care of your schoolwork, taking care of your homework, doing everything you can do to be successful. A-Day students, you're checking in for attendance. You're checking email, Canvas pages, Google Classroom. B-Day students, you're in class and Zooming. All right, on to our welcoming ritual. I want you to think about this one today. What is an issue in your school, community, or region that is way too big for you to solve? What are 3 small things you could do to help the situation? Example, you may not be able to save the entire environment, but you can create a recycling bin for your class. Lots of problems in this world. What can you do to help? And I like the idea of conservation. I like the idea of recycling. I know an easy one comes to my mind. Very easily, while you're brushing your teeth, you can turn the water off. You can make sure you're not having the water run. You can take a shorter shower. That will help conserve a natural resource, fresh water. So think about that today. Think about some problems and how you can solve them. It's a good one. All right, this is great. We talked about this yesterday. And we have a teacher here, Mrs. Anselm. She's an 8th grade writing teacher, fantastic teacher. And recently she was diagnosed with leukemia, and she is up at Northwestern University in Chicago. Now, Mrs. Anselm is strong, and she's fighting, and she faces a long road of chemotherapy and blood transfusions and possibly a bone marrow transplant. In my conversations with her in text, she is keeping in good spirits, and just quite frankly, I'm just in awe of her courage and her outlook. So we had teachers and our community want to get together, and we are hoping our students will do so as well. And we want to, if you want to join and help, a way that you can do so is we are trying to raise money, and for a $25 donation, you can get a t-shirt. We've got examples of that. The front says Falcons Never Fly Alone. And on the front it says Team Anselm. And you get a shirt, a wristband, and vinyl sticker for $25. I know we're going to be doing some things for those single items as well. And all the proceeds will go to Mrs. Anselm and her family to help alleviate financial stress and allow her and her family to focus on her healing. Now, we've got order forms on the FMS webpage. Beautiful picture of Mrs. Anselm's family there. And we're hoping that you can help. If you have questions about that, you can see Mrs. Empson, you can see Miss McDonald, anybody on the 8th grade team, anybody in the main office. So we would like you to consider helping with that. All right. Hey, we've got our construction starting. Okay, and that little picture on the bottom, that's going to be on the front lawn, and it's going to be some outdoor lunch seating. We're going to be showing some other pictures here, there, from now until then, till its completion. And the construction is going to start on Monday. So what does this mean for you? Well, there's going to be a big fence put up, and parents, you are not going to be able to drop off on the morning drop-off area. We're going to have to drop off on the west side towards the main entrance. That's the driveway that goes up to the main entrance, and we're recommending to alleviate traffic congestion that you can drop off on like the corner of Outer Park and Cherry Hills, and students, you can walk up. You still be able to use that turnabout, but whatever we can do to alleviate the traffic congestion, we are going to do. 6th graders, you're going to still come in the building through the gym doors. 7th graders, you're now going to enter through the main entrance. 8th graders, you're going to enter through the main entrance as well. For those families that are coming and picking up breakfast and lunch, you'll do that under the awning of the main entrance and the front door of the school, if you will. And at the end of the day, at bus dismissal time, all the buses are going to line up all the way down Outer Park. There will be no more buses up into the parking lot and no more buses up Cherry Hills Road. And they're going to line up numerically. So families, parents, if you have any questions, students, if you have any questions, you can please reach out to me and we will help you navigate that. All right. All right. See that water bottle? It is flying off the shelves. It is BPA free. It is made in the United States. It will keep a cold water cold for a little while and a hot liquid not so hot for very long. It's better for water. That's what it is. It's a water bottle. All right. So we would like, if you would like to purchase, they are $2. and they can be found in the main office. We are selling them. They are flying off the shelves like hotcakes, and we want to keep you hydrated. And we've got those water filling stations, and that's going well. Consider buying a water bottle that has Franklin Middle School on it. All right, take a look here. We talked yesterday about hallways. Biggest thing, got to stay on the right-hand side. Second biggest thing, we need to make sure you're keeping your social distance. Now, I know most of you have heard that we're coming back 4 days in person and 4 days Zooming. So there's going to be an uptick in the amount of students in the building, which we're ready for. But one of the things in the hallways, it's going to be a little bit more crowded than it has been. So we want to make sure that you keep socially distanced and remain from keeping physical contact. Got to keep our hands and feet to ourselves. We also want everybody to be in and out of those lockers at the appropriate time. Reminder, you can go to your locker before school, before and after lunch, and after school. So just want to remind of those hallway expectations. Oops. Moving on. We've got some girls basketball news. This is wonderful. We want to give congratulations to Coach Borders and the girls basketball team on their 35-27 win Tuesday night over Jacksonville. They were led with Keziah with 13, Mia with 8, Ariana and Karim with 4, Abby, Oriana, Isabel with 2 apiece. Great team effort, great win, and it looks like free throws were the difference in the game. Great job, girls. Hey, the girls will be back in action on FMS on Tuesday against Jefferson Middle School, and that starts at 3:30. More sports. Track and field tryouts are starting. Those tryouts are going to be held on March 30th and the 31st. We'll have some more details coming. You have to have passed 4 out of 6 classes per semester. You have to pass all classes third quarter and be passing all classes currently. You have to have a current physical and signed athletic card. And when you try out, you want to wear tennis shoes. I would wear shorts and a shirt and be ready for a little bit chillier weather, maybe a hoodie and some sweatpants, track pants, if you will. And ultimately, we're going to have those tryouts. If you want to try out, you need to make sure you have signed up. And there's a sign up on the window outside of the main office. Hard to believe track season's getting going. All right. Scholastic Bowl question of the day. Got a nice context clue. Here is the person. Take a look on the slide. This one's social studies. Can you name this inspirational American? He led the Mormons to what is now Utah in 1847. Think you know the answer? That one's coming up. And I'm thinking to myself with that picture, can you imagine going across the United States in a horse-drawn carriage or buggy or wagon? That would be a bumpy ride. There'd be some challenges there. Definitely be some challenges. All right, moving on. Hey, did you know? Did you know if the human eye was a digital camera, it would have 576 megapixels? I did not know that. I do know there are people that have great vision. I know there are people that have glasses. I know there are people that have contacts. And I know that you want to just be able to keep your eyesight. So that's kind of incredible that the human eye is that advanced. Pretty cool. All right, now you know. On to some vocabulary. This is a V word. V word, vulnerable. Vulnerable means capable of being wounded or hurt. Now, second or older cells are more vulnerable to this damage or less able to repair themselves. So vulnerable means you're in a position where you could be wounded or hurt. And there's some other alternative meanings to that. Sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable. Open. Yeah. Think about that. All right. V word, vulnerable. Moving on, we have this day in history. Back in 1953, Dr. Jonas Salk announced the polio vaccine. Wow. That does not seem like it was that long ago, but it was. Some similarities today and back then. All right, bad jokes. We've got plenty of those. Nothing is funny on these slides ever. Let's see if we can get a chuckle. Oh, we've got some more signage from the Indian Hills Community Center. I'm going to start collecting highlighters. Mark my words. Mark my words, that is not funny. Moving on. All right, these have been good recently. Can you name this song? 4 lines of lyrics. When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do, just hum a little soul, make life your goal, and surely something's got to come to you. Think you know that one? That will be on the very last slide. On to the weather. Friday, 58 and sunny. Love it. Look at those overnight temps. They're great. Saturday, 72, but rainy possibly. I think a 40% chance, 40 overnight. And Sunday, we've got 58 and the sun shining. It is spring in Illinois. You just got to deal with it. Look at those cute little birds. They're dealing with it. All right, we've got some birthdays. Happy birthday, Willie Crawford. Happy birthday, Kiaria Gayton. Saturday birthday, nobody. Sunday birthday, Jaden Ambule. Sunday birthday, Phoenix Cole. Happy birthday on Sunday to Rebecca Sharp. Happy birthday on Sunday to Kale Thurman. And happy birthday to nobody. Happy birthday to nobody on Monday, the 29th. All right. The Scholastic Bowl answer led people to Utah back in 1847. That was Brigham Young. All right. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Franklin Middle School, take a look. That song is It's All Right by John Baptiste from the Disney soundtrack for Soul. Haven't seen that one yet. Have not seen that one yet. Disney soundtrack Soul. All right. We want everyone to have a great day today, this beautiful Friday. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus. It's all right.